Wanna say goodbye, yeah. Want your skin on my skin. Just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else in my life. So darling, please pull me closer. This is the last time, it could count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all, we got there. We try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get better. You get bitter. Wanna say goodbye, yeah. Lay your head on my chest, just one last time. If I can't have you, babe, I don't want nobody else around. So darling, please pull me closer. If this is the last time, it could count now, baby. Yeah, darling, please pull me closer. It's not over until it's over. I know we get it all, we got there. We try, side by side, but I get it. Sometimes love's just not enough when you try, side by side, but things don't get better.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Maruta, Bartman, Mizrak, GK, thank you for your donation, and thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. Mazza B, it's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. GK, welcome. Gypsy Art Tarot, Evo, thank you for your donation. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. Look at this. We got the Push Kitty delivery tonight. Push Kitty delivery. We got the Tarot of Twisted Shadows. By the way, review coming out as the stream ends. Pastel Kitty Tarot Grape Juice Edition. You know what that means? That means tomorrow night we will be giving away the Pastel Kitty. Well, this is not a Pastel Kitty. We'll be giving away the Pastel Kitty Tarot tomorrow night, and we will be replacing it with the Grape Juice Edition. So, free tarot deck tomorrow night. In addition, I may be ordering 100 of these mini decks from Push Kitty to give away on the stream. I might be doing that. It depends on how the stock market stuff goes this week. Anyway, but look what we got. Mythical Mystic Tarot is here. We got the Tarot Ball Z mini decks, Pooh Tarot, and the Little Reaper Tarot. What I want you to realize about these decks, though, this is shocking to me. I did not know this, but check this out. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Like, the edges on these mini decks are just as good as the regular decks. Like, look, I didn't even think that that was possible. But anyway, but you get the Pooh Tarot deck, for example, and you get the edging on this is as good as the regular decks, and it's not like a mini tiny microscopic little deck as well. It is about that size compared to this one, but still a pretty decent size for a mini deck, just big enough to go in the pocket or the purse or what have you, just throw it in there and go. But yeah, we're going to do all of these. Again, the review for this comes out later, and we're doing a big giveaway tomorrow for the Pastel Kitty Tarot, the standard one, because we replaced it now. CSI, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate that. YouTube user, we got Evo. We got tons and tons and tons of questions already. Let's get started. All right. Should I unfollow S? Currently no communication. You may have to ghost him. I'm not gonna lie, you may have to ghost them. All right, Andrew, welcome. What's going on? I appreciate you hanging out with me as well. All right, I did fix all of the random animations. Here's what I did. I went through the stream deck and I deleted everything. And I started over from scratch. And after I started over, I recreated everything. And now there's no more random animations all over the place, which is good. Assel, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. But yeah, we're giving away the Push Kitty the Pastel Kitty, the Push Kitty Pastel Kitty deck, giving it away tomorrow night. So you need to be here tomorrow night because that is a beautiful edge deck, all this other stuff. For now, let's use a pretty standard, the one that everybody loves, the Wonder World Tarot, and make this happen over there. So there we go. All right. Should I unfollow S? No communication. We got ghosted. What's going on with all of that? We got a Z. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. All right, let's see where this is going. 7 of Coins, King of Cups, and the Hermit. I mean, I think it's time. You know, this is one of the things that I tell people all the time, right? If you have somebody that's interested in you, they're madly in love with you, they should show that. They should show that respect. They should show that thing, right? Because if they're not, then they're just not. The Hermit says it may be time to move on indeed from this particular individual. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. And Z, I thank you for your second donation over PayPal. But yeah, that Hermit says it may be time to move on, especially if they have indeed ghosted you. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for people that just ghost us, right? King of Cups says you're emotionally distant anyway. This is somebody that you weren't exactly emotionally resonant with or weren't exactly in the same page with. And overall, it just feels like you're going to be better off without them. I think that's going to be the very important thing here. So I'm just saying, that is going to be sort of good. 7 of Coins says, the thing is, do you want to waste your time with somebody? Do you want to waste your mental energy? Do you want to waste your emotional energy with someone that just isn't interested in you? I mean, that's the bottom line. They're just not interested in you. If they're interested in you, they're going to show it. They're not, they're not. So yeah, you want to not waste your time. You don't want to exert this mental energy, all of this grief, and get upset and worry and concern and all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. You better have a better life. A much better life is going to be out there for you, right? Anything positive that comes until now into the air. Let's see what's going on with all of that. It is Halloween, so we're going to use a Halloween deck over here. We're going to get out the Trick or Treat Tarot and make that happen there. And again, since it is Halloween, we got the Tarot Twisted Shadows review. I already filmed it. I waited to upload it until after the stream. What I've noticed, if I upload a video right before the stream, nobody joins the video or nobody joins the stream because they're watching the video. So I'm like, well, you know, I don't know. Let's look at two different things. Let's look at kind of education, career kind of thing as far as to the end of the year, and then let's look at love, right? Well, first of all, let's look at education. Let's look at career. Let's look at sort of how we're sort of feeling, where we're going to go with this. YouTube user Anna, Sarah, thank you for your other donations. I appreciate y'all. The 10 of Cups. It really says that this year rounds out well, okay, as far as, again, pursuing the education, getting projects, getting work, just day-to-day life, day-to-day activities, really sort of works, it functions. This is sort of how you want to be. 10 of Cups is very sort of a homey, very relaxed, very sort of confident. It sort of says there's a lot of good things happening here. And just a good feeling. I think that's the big idea here. You need a good feeling. You need to feel like things are going positively. You need to feel like you're making a difference. Things are really sort of moving forward in the correct direction. 10 of Cups says it is. The end of the year really points to a lot of hope, a lot of possibilities, a lot of good things happening here. And the Fool says as well, you're ready for a big adventure. And I think that's what you're going to get next year. So the end of the year says, let's relax, let's regroup. Look at all the positive things that we have done this year. Look at all the accomplishments we have done this year, right? You want to focus on that rather than anything negative. I think more we focus on that, the more you realize that it was a pretty good year. A lot of things happened. A lot of good things have sort of come about to that. And that sort of give you that encouragement for like where are we going next year as well. 3 of Pentacles says you did a lot this year. As far as accomplishments, not a matter of sort of reinforcing what we've did. It's reinforced how well we did it. 3 of Pentacles says you've been doing a lot of work this year. You've been very focused on what we can do, how we can do it, and how we can be a success this year. I think that's really going to apply to next year, as well as it's really going to sort of reflect on your opportunities that you do have in the next year as well. 9 of Wands as well here. Yeah, with the Wounded Warrior. I think you've been through a lot this year. You've been through your share of challenges this year as well. It's time to move past those. I think that's one thing that's difficult to do because there's always that echo of, this happened and that happened and what have you. Sage K, otherwise known as, otherwise known as KD. Welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, you are the wounded warrior. You did have some challenges this year. Move past those. It's time to move past those. It's time to focus on what's positive and focus on what is coming out for the rest of the year and as well as next year. I really think next year's busy. Next year's things are looking good. All right, let's look at love as far as the next thing here. What are we going to have for love? What kind of opportunities? Where can we get? What can we do as far as love goes and the rest of the year with that? Ace of Wands says we have a couple of physical relationships, right? Two of Cups sort of coming and making that happen. Ace of Wands says it's more physical than anything else, which is good. And we have a physical relationship, a little fun, a little what have you. But yeah, it's sort of very sort of exciting, very sort of exhilarating, a lot of potential, a lot of good things happening sort of physically in relationships by the end of the year. Ace of Wands as we sort of get started with something like that, right? Now, are you looking at like big meat, the big soulmate, what have you? Really don't think that's going to happen by the end of the year. But Ace of Wands says I have an opportunity again for something that's going to be fun, something that's get us through the end of the year, whatnot. Two of Cups is always fun. It's always good to have all of the new love, the new experiences, the new things like that as well. Six of Pentacles says you need somebody who's willing to sort of work with you. I think you run into relationships where people just don't work with you. They do their own thing. You do their own thing. You don't feel like you're connected. I think the one that you meet this year really does give you that connected feeling, really does make you sort of happy, makes you feel like that, hey, I've made a difference, I've done something, everything is kind of cool with that. And the Magician says as well, they encourage us because that's what you need in a relationship, in a partner, somebody who is encouraging you rather than just sort of just, down your throat with stuff, right? They sort of just like, I want this, I want that, let's do this, let's do that, little negativity, whatnot. You need someone that's encouraging you, someone's going to back you up and all of that other stuff. So I think that is going to be where it is at for you on that. Ultraviolet Pisces, always good to have a Pisces up in the house. What is going on? I got control over the animations finally, Ultraviolet. Got control over that. Ultraviolet, since you just joined, we got all the Push Kitty decks, We're going to unbox all of these, but I did unbox tonight the Tarot of Twisted Shadows. That is coming out after the stream ends, and tomorrow, Ultraviolet, we're giving away the Pastel Kitty, the old one, because I got a new one. This is the Pastel Kitty Grape Juice Edition. It's got, ooh, look at that. It's got the vibrant colors and all of that other stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about tonight. All right, let's go over to PayPal. Let's see what's going on. Assel has a small business I think they're starting over there. All right. I want to open my own business in 2022. Well, Assel, you're kind of running out of time. You're kind of running out of time already, You you need to get started. What is this saying? You know what the best time to start a small business is? 3 years ago. Do you know what the second best time to start a small business is? 1 year ago. So yeah, you definitely needed to get it started. Like today. Lovety Greene, thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. Be random with me. Happy Halloween to you. What's going on? We have the King of Pentacles, right? I do think you're able to at least start. Now, bottom line is, again, that saying exists for a reason, right? A lot of people have all of these inspiring ideas or these grand plans and what have you. You got to move your ass on it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to start moving on it, right? And I thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Like tarot reading. Just start tarot reading. Just open shop. Start tarot reading, right? Set up the PayPal. Set up your stuff. Get you a website. Set up your YouTube. You have to start. And I think opening is a matter of starting. King of Pentacles says, absolutely, we're going to get started this year because I just told you to, right? That's pretty simple. I just told you to do it. The Tower says don't expect a lot of results this year, right? A lot of times we don't get the results that we need, and that's just the way it goes. The results are going to come later. And again, the reason the saying exists is because you need to start a small business a long time ago. It takes a long time to get started. It takes a long time to get moving and whatnot. So you just got to realize that that's how it goes. All right, we got somebody at the door. Somebody is at the door doing something. We got trick-or-treaters coming in. Let's see what they're dressed like. They are, okay. They're realizing that I'm not here. They're like, all right, that's that fat tarot reader, isn't it? That's that fat tarot reader, isn't it? They're like, nah, I don't really want to deal with the fat tarot reader. So no, they're not gonna hang out. They know. They understand the limitations I have on the stream. You know what I mean? Veronica, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Third best time is today. Not really. I don't know. All right. The finance. We're going to take a peek at all the trick-or-treaters tonight. See what they look like. We got the active stream. I don't know if they can hear me or not, but I imagine it's pretty creepy to have a fat man talking to themselves. Fat man talking to themselves over here. They'd be like, that sounds like a fat man in there talking to themselves. I'm not sure what's going on. Evo, finance reading, please, for the next 6 months. Let's see what's going on with all of that. Get you, Evo, some good stuff over here. Some fat cash. Some fat cash. Everybody needs all of the fat cash. We're going to get all of that. Emma, did you see my last DM? How'd they feel about it? Let's see if they liked your DM or not. We'll keep an eye on the trick-or-treaters tonight, see what they're doing, see what kind of outfits we can spot and all of that. I did not recognize any of those outfits that I just saw. So, you know, I don't know. I'm in a very large neighborhood with tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of kids. So I assume we're going to have lots of trick-or-treaters. I did not buy any candy whatsoever. I don't know. I just didn't buy any candy whatsoever. And you'd think I would. You'd think I would be the guy out there doing the magic tricks. I'd be the guy out there with like the big suit and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy. So realize that. Oh, Jesus. It looks like we got company coming to see the kitty. I don't know if the place is ready for company or not. I don't know. Anyway, let's look and check out what else is going on. We got Evo, finance reading for the next 6 months. GK, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let me reply to this. Hang on. All right. So, yeah, let's see about that. Finance reading, you really have sort of that ace, right? That ace. It really feels like a lot of the finance stuff is sort of settled. It's sort of settled for at least the next month. If you're looking for kind of what is next, what are the other big opportunities? What can we do? Where can we go from here, right? Author, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I really think that 2 months down the line is going to be the open door that you really need here. I don't think that you've gotten the communication. You haven't gotten the open doors that you need for this, but yeah, I really think that's going to come later. So you're looking at the first month being kind of lame. Month 2 into month 3, I think is going to be a lot better opportunities, a lot better things going to happen with that. Really feels like you need to rely upon the people that you already know. The people that you already know is going to be kind of the crucial and the critical thing going forward here, right? That 2 of Cups action reverse. Not anybody new going to be there, but it feels like that there's going to be some other stuff going on. All right, then you have this 2 over here. I really think your opportunity in month 3 is going to be the golden one. That's going to be the golden child. That is going to be where everything starts making sense. Everything starts rocking. Everything starts being the way that it wants to be. So, I mean, that's the way it goes. So, yeah, month 3 is going to be your golden child. Month 1 is going to be kind of rough. I mean, you know, up to December, what have you. All right, thank you for your double donation. I appreciate you. And, yeah, there it goes. There it is right there. Let's see. All right, but yeah, let's see what's going on with that. All right, we got a couple of PayPal donations after that. And let's see what's going on with the PayPal. Let's see. We got Assel already. We got Z. It's got a couple of donation questions. Let's see what's going on with that. Z says deeper reasoning. All right. Deeper reason. Okay. Z's first question. Deeper reason why she stopped chatting me. All right. A deeper reason for that. General last 2 months. Let's see what's going on with that. Get some Z action over here and see what is happening. See what all the good stuff is for Z over there. All right, but yeah, let's see what's going on here. All right, we got D, free feelings. It will D contact me tonight or tomorrow. Let's see what's going on with all of that. All right, Z has a couple of questions. Any deeper reason that they just stopped chatting with me? We were chatting, we're having a good time, and then all of a sudden it just ceased and desist. Like everything just stopped. Everything just stopped working, stopped functioning, didn't work at all. What's going on with all of that other stuff? All right. I really think, hang on 2 seconds. I got somebody else at the door. All right, it's going to be one of those nights. All right. Anyway, deeper reason about why they stopped chatting me. 8 of Cups are just done chatting with you. They're just done. I mean, this is something where, yeah, there's a little bit of a challenge. There's a little bit of things going on. I think they had some things going on in their life and what have you. But yeah, I just think that they just didn't want to chat anymore. 8 of Cups, they either burned themselves out or there is an opportunity. Maybe they had somebody else they wanted to chat with. They may have replaced you. They may have replaced you. I do think possibly that they had multiple people they were chatting with, and they just had somebody better that they wanted to chat with other than you. 8 of Cups, they have abandoned you. They have left. They have done a little bit of the ghosting of you as well. Ace of Cups is like, well, that's something that, you know, they just sort of had a replacement, or they just have somebody else with that. Queen of Cups, I really think that they wanted somebody that they connected with better, right? I'm not saying you're not good to connect with. I'm just saying some people just have other things to do. And, you know, they're just like, well, maybe somebody else would connect with me better. Maybe there's a better opportunity. Maybe there's something else going on, what have you. But, yeah, the Queen of Cups, they just wanted somebody more emotionally resonant to them, somebody that matched them as far as that goes. There we go, Z. You know, Z, I'll chat you up. We'll chat right now, Z. How's it going, Z? Z, there's your chat right there. There is your chat right there. All right. General for, I mean, we got a couple of months left. A general for that. Tomorrow is the first day for the rest of the month, the first day of November over there. Maria, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the Judgment card, the rebirth, the reincarnation. We got a 7 of Pentacles and a Page of Cups over here. Judgment just kind of says that you do get a better opportunity, I think, in November. There's something happening in November. There's some open doors. There's some things that are going to be there that are really going to be rocking and rolling. I really think it'll get your interest. It's almost like I can recover. I can get some things done that I hadn't gotten done before. I get some things done that were challenging to me before and what have you. But yeah, it feels like that's sort of, you know, the opportunity that you need. Maybe re-engaging something that we have done before and sort of figuring that out. And Page of Cups, man, November is not your month. I'm going to tell you that now. November just feels like it's not your month. First couple of weeks is kind of challenging. It doesn't feel like a lot of things are happening the way that you want it to. But the 7 of Pentacles says if we get working, if we get moving, I think that we can make December really, really good, right? Because it's all about what can we engage in? How can we do this? What can we sort of move into the opportunity there to make things happen here? I think 7 of Pentacles says the more engaged, the more projects that we want to start, the more projects that we're excited about, the better off that we are with that 7 as well. Getting moving, getting working, getting rocking on that. So there we go. That is how that goes. All right, we got YouTube users got the double shot over here. me&N spent the night. You know, YouTube user, I said December it would be, and it turns out that it's the end of October / the 1st of November. I was early. Sorry, I was late. I was late, actually. I was a little late to get that engagement, to get that excitement going over there. Because, I mean, I'm just saying. I am just saying. So, N is a thing now. I know A was a thing a little bit ago. And now N is a thing too. So yeah, let's see what's going on with all of that. I bought Halloween candy, but I made myself homemade chocolate chip cookies and a fresh pot of coffee. I mean, you know, that's, you know, CSI, that's all you need. Fresh pot of coffee and some cookies, and you are done. You are done and ready to go. Zara, thank you for your hanging out tonight. I appreciate you being here on Halloween with us. Armenian spent the night Saturday. How's he feeling? 4 of Wands. He knew it was coming. He knew it was going to happen. He knew it was coming. He knew there was a level of engagement here that they wanted. And again, I said December. Turns out it was, you know, almost November when this happened. So I was a month late. So a month late on my prediction, but I did nail it. I mean, come on. I did nail it. But yeah, the 4 of Wands, you know, happy home, happy family. They want to build something here. And again, I said December. This is the time that they last shot. This is the time that they know. This is the final final countdown. This is something where they just got to bring their A game, no pun intended, to A. Queen of Wands said they're going to have to be able to step up this time to make it happen. And they know that. They know that. They know it's challenging sometimes. They have to make it happen. They may have to step it up. Eight of Pentacles as well. So there's a lot of work to do. Y'all have a history, a lot of work to do to get this done, a lot of work to do to make this happen. So, you know, that's a saying. That's a saying. Sage K, you're not the only one that nailed it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on.
Music to make love to.
Sage K is right on the money. All right, right on the money shot. Update on the timeline. When will H contact me? Well, it sounds like you're kind of busy, so, you know, Sunny Girl, welcome to stream. Good to see you. If y'all are new, or if y'all have been here before, either way, hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate that. You know I'm a YouTuber, so you know I gotta beg and plead for the likes and the subscribes. It's the way it is. The way it is, Rhonda. Welcome, happy Halloween to everybody, too, as well. All right, update on the timeline. We're in. H will contact me. Two of Cups, Judgment, the Three of Swords. I really think that they contact you too late. This is what I'm saying. It feels like that you already have something going on. You already have something rocking. They contact you. And the first thing you're thinking in your head is, man, it's really too late. Like you really didn't step up like you needed to. You really didn't get everything done like you needed to. That 10 of Cups, right? I'm already happy home, happy family. I don't need you. I just don't need you. Judgment, rebirth, reincarnation. I do think this is something possible, but again, too much or too little, too late, didn't really make it happen the way it needed to be. And the Three of Swords, they just ended up in that upset condition or upset thing. Really don't think that's going to be a possibility. I don't think that's really going to work out the way you think it's going to work out with that. I think you're already going to be happy. And you'll be like, yeah, I'm already happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, Aarem, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. It's like, let's say you go to a fine 5-star restaurant, okay? You have an appetizer, you have a wonderful steak meal, and then you have like a wonderful dessert, like the best dessert you've ever had, right? And you get home, and then somebody wants to offer you some crackers or something, right? You're like, why would I eat crack? I just had a 5-star meal. That's what I think is going to happen. That's what I think is going to happen. All right, apply for a job at a company your sister works for. Is it the government job? They closed the listing and hired somebody, but the sister says the girl might leave. Chances of you getting a job. Now, I said you get the job before. We're going to go over and make sure we still get the job. 6 of Pentacles, you're offered the job. Pretty simple, pretty easy. I mean, back me up here. Hermit, you're kind of the only one that could do this. You're just kind of the only one that can do this. You make it happen. You're good at it. You're sort of very focused. You're able to get that knocked out, what have you. And then you have that 2 of Swords, right? This is going to be something it's hard to get into. It's going to be hard to get into once, not hard to get the job. You're offered the job, but it's going to be hard to get into the mode. It feels like everything's sort of off base a little bit. Feels a little awkward. It feels like it takes a little bit to sort of get started with this. But the Ace of Swords is the more people sort of help you out and assist you and whatnot, the better off you are and the better off things go as well. So I really like that. I really think that you do have the opportunities, and I think there are a lot of good things happening at the job. So we're going. The thumbs up. YouTube user, thank you for the donation. I appreciate you. All right, Sarah, how does D feel? See me finish the projects. I could not finish with a little Gregory Scott over there. All right, let's see. Everybody likes the D except Sarah. Now, Sarah, how does D feel seeing me finishing the projects? They could not finish. Okay, they could not finish. So apparently Sarah had to pick up the slack and just sort of, you know, and just sort of finish off everything that needed to be finishing off. All right, let's see what's going on. How do they feel? Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, not. They feel like they should have done more, clearly. I really think this person has good intentions. Let me say that just to start off with, right? I really think this person has good intentions, but they're just terrible at what they do. The Ace of Swords, I tried. I gave it a shot. I gave it the opportunity. I opened the door. I sort of tried what I could with that. And the Queen of Cups, too. I had the emotions I needed to make this happen, to make this work, to make this worthwhile, but I'm just incompetent, right? The Knight of Wands, I just sort of breaking this the hard way, doing everything the difficult way, didn't make it happen the way it needed to be. And that Knight of Swords, I just ended up getting yelled at. I ended up getting not the opportunity I wanted, or not the opportunity I kind of would like to have seen on there. So just be aware of that, right? I'm going to say it again. The person has good intentions. They're just terrible. They're just terrible at what they do. That's fine. That's fine. So I'm just saying that this is my feeling, that they just have good intentions, but they're just incompetent in some of the things they do, right? In the trading world, in the stock trading world, there are some people that are pretty good at trading. They just make really bad decisions. And a couple of people on the forums or what have you that I'm on, they're good at trading. They just make bad decisions. And I've gone through that too, right? I'm good at trading. I know what to do, but then your emotions get involved. There's drama that gets involved. You feel like, you have expectations, and you suddenly become your own worst enemy, and it's very difficult to get through that. I've gotten through that, luckily, but it's just one of those things where sometimes it just feels like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty smart individual. I like to think I am. And the fact that it took me this long to kind of figure it out and to get over myself and my limitations is kind of weird. But I really think that happens sometimes. But anyway, all right, let's see what's going on. Ricky's next actions towards me, the Tower. Oh, man, I think they're going to come in too rough and too hard with that. No pun intended. But, the Tower card with that. Sunny Girl, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. The Tower card does kind of say that I have the intentions, but I'm just bringing in drama with it, bringing in a little bit of drama with it. Because some people some people do have a little bit of drama as they bring a little bit of a hot mess as it goes. Not of coins as well. They try to make stability, but they just bring in a little bit of instability in the meantime. Maybe it's related to sort of what I was just talking about and what have you. But I mean, the Tower card just says they bring in the drama, they bring in the beef with them. And you may not want that, right? You may not want that kind of action, but that's what you get. Now, of course, says, hey, I'm going to try, I'm going to get this, I'm going to move in, I'm going to do all this stuff happening here. Two of Swords just says you're not feeling it. You just don't feel like they're doing it correctly. You don't feel like the actions are there. You don't feel like they're sort of making the opportunities that they need to make to get this going and whatnot. So yeah, it's just like, well, they do take action, but it's like not what I wanted, right? It's sort of the first thing out of your mouth. Like, that's not really what I wanted as far as that goes. All right, Ann is next. If Jay likes me, what hints should I look for? All right, if somebody likes me, what hints should you look for? As always, you should look for a teddy bear. If they give you a teddy bear like Teddy right here with the heart on it, that means that they like you. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right, let's see where this is going to go. Let's see what is happening over there. Divine Mystery. How do I do the PayPal? You click the button and you do the PayPal. BooBoo, welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. It's Happy Halloween, everybody. We are rocking it. We're making it happen tonight. All sorts of good stuff over there. So, yeah, let's see what is going on over here. All right. So if G likes me, what kind of hints should I look for? The first thing is they care. They care, right? They want to listen to what you have to say. Ace of Swords, you have these things to communicate. You have these things to say. They want to listen to it. They want to have the open opportunity. They want to have the open opportunity. They want to have the things that they need. Ace of Swords is going to be out there. The more they communicate, here's the thing. People have better things to do than to waste time with somebody they don't like. Let me say that, right? Let me do that. People have better things to do than to hang on. People have better things to do than to waste time with somebody that they don't like. So if somebody is spending time with you, I think that is going to be the key. That is going to be key, that kind of where you want to be, right? So yeah, that's where it's at. All right. I posted the PayPal, but I did not pin it. Thank you for noticing that. I appreciate that. All right. I just pinned it. There we go. The other thing is they like a little bit of a challenge, right? If somebody likes you, they're going to tease you a little bit. They're going to have fun with you a little bit. They're not just going to be like, yo, well, and how was your day today? You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be like the superficial chat, weather, what did you do for Halloween? Do you like those shoes? Or something? You know what I'm saying? They tease you, a little bit of fighting, teasing, and that 5, right? So to give you a little bit of a hard time about this and that and whatnot, I think most of all, they're going to make some moves towards you. The lovers, they're going to make some kind of move towards you that says they like you. And I think that's going to be sort of the key here. And that's kind of what you need, right? It's kind of what you need. They communicate with you. People got better things to do. They communicate with somebody they don't like. A little bit of teasing, fun, poking fun, what have you, and just sort of making the moves, right? Making moves towards you, smiles, and all the usual stuff that comes with that. So I think that is where it's at. All right. Zara, welcome. Good to see you as well. What's going on, everybody? Happy Halloween over here.
Hooray!
We are in a heavily trick-or-treated area, so we will be looking at the doorbell when somebody rings it to see who they are. I did not buy any candy because I'm streaming. I'm streaming. So, I mean, you know, I'm streaming. So I'm busy. I did not buy any candy. I didn't want to take Halloween off because that's a fun time. That's when you come and you have all the fun and what have you. Melissa, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. But yeah, sort of look at this. General reading for Veronica. Been a minute, Veronica. Good to have you back. All right, we got the 5 of Pentacles here. Really think you're going through not the best time. Really think you have some obstacles in your way that aren't allowing you to be where you need to be what you want to be where you want to be. You have a couple of obstacles in there. I think that's going to be the idea here. High Priestess says you learn some things pretty quickly, though, where you know now why the obstacles are there. What do I need to do? How do I need to make this happen, right? So the obstacles are basically you get to view them and who they are, what they do, and you get to see where we can move past them. Because a lot of times obstacles are kind of a mystery. We don't really know what's going on. We don't have a lot of information, but now we do. Very important. Justice card does say that things are going to balance out a little bit better than they have been. You do have 2 good majors here. The Justice card just kind of says, yeah, this is what I need to be balanced here. This is kind of, because I think some things in your life are being pushed to extremes, right? They're being pushed to extremes. You really don't want to do that. You really don't want to do that as well. So the Justice card that says balancing out is going to be a good thing. It'll be where you need to go. It's going to be a good sort of focus on what you need to do with all of that. All right. So what's going on with Emma? Did SC, my last DM, and how did they like it? How did they feel about it? Or what's going on with that? By the way, if you just joined, we have all of these new decks. Look at all these new decks. We have this, the Tarot of the Twisted Shadows. I reviewed it. I'm going to upload it after the stream. We have the Pastel Kitty Tarot. This is the Grape Juice edition, which means we're going to be giving away the Pastel Kitty Tarot tomorrow. So if there's one day you need to come this week, tomorrow is the day. Giving away the Pastel Kitty tomorrow. Tarot of the Twisted Shadows, I'm keeping. We got all of these mini decks. We got the Mythical Mystic, got the little Reaper, got the Tarot Ball Z. Going to be doing all of the unboxings on our channel. And depending upon how the stock market trading goes this week and next week, we are going to be ordering, we are possibly going to be ordering 100 of these decks, 100 of these decks to give away on the stream. 100 of these decks. Depends on how the trading goes. If trading goes very well, then we will be ordering some of them. So just be aware of that. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. I can keep you updated. I'll keep you updated with that. Carine, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right, Emma, see with the last OM, how do they feel about what's going on? Where are we going with that? Let's see what's going on there. Over here too, tons of kids everywhere. Everywhere. There we go. Divine Mystery. Is the girlfriend or the ex doing black magic on you? Okay. All right. Hopefully there's no black magic going on over there. Hopefully there's no magic going on over there. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Estimate last time, how do they feel about it? King of Cups, they're done with you. They're done with it. Something's weird's going on over there. Emma, let me tell you that now. Something's weird's going on. Rational and Reads, what's going on? Good to see you. The Queen of Pentacles, it's like they had some investments in it. And it feels like that it just didn't work out the way that they wanted it to work out. It feels like things didn't go the way that they should. Things didn't sort of manifest the way that they should. But yeah, it just feels like a lot of the things that they didn't really work out the way that they wanted. King of Cups, they're done. They're done. Emma, I just feel like they're done here, right? We got a lot of court cards. It's like a lot of people either whispering in their ear, grabbing their attention, sort of getting that done, right? And it feels like it's sort of distracting to them to have this in there. So the last DM, again, they're done with it. It feels like they're just done with something. Feels like they're fed up with something. Queen of Wands is sort of working on other things, working on the next opportunity there. So just saying, I am just saying, it feels like that's sort of the wrapped up. They're being wrapped up in there, and they are concluding all of that. What's coming towards me right now? The reading is coming towards you. Let's go over here. Since we got KD in the house, you know what we're going to do. We're going to do the Baroque Tarot. We're going to do the Cosmo Beings. You got to make KD happy if KD is in chat. I'm just saying. I mean, that's the rule. The number one rule of the stream is you got to make KD happy if KD is in the chat. All right. We got the Baroque Tarot coming over there. Just like I was in college. I was Baroque. All right, Divine Mystery. Are you even in the queue? Are you Melissa? The Divine Mystery, are you Melissa? Or what's going on? Who is Melissa? Anybody in chat? Are you Melissa? Is anybody Melissa? Let's see. Do we have a Melissa in the chat at all? I don't know. We do not. Whoever Melissa is, let me know who you are. Thank you for a PayPal donation. I appreciate you. All right, what's coming towards me right now? The Nine of Wands. Fiery aspect is coming towards you. I don't really think you want to get moving. I don't really think you do want to do a lot of things, but I think you're going to be forced. I think you're going to be backed into a corner to do a lot of things. Nerdsbane, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, it feels like you're going to be backed into a corner to do a lot of stuff. It's the first thing. It's the first thing I think, right? It's like I don't want to do, but I just have to do some of this stuff that's going on here. Three of Swords. You are going to be disappointed in quite a few things. It feels like a lot of things aren't lining up the way that they need to line up. And I think that's going to start affecting you in about a week. You're going to start seeing that, right? These things start affecting me in about a week with that Three of Swords. It's like, well, you know, a lot of challenges have come through. Maybe I've dodged here and there, but boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. Two of Swords as well. Power of the P. I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Two of Swords, right? Be careful of what we connect with. There are some things you don't want to be connected with. Bottom line, there are some things you want to be connected with. We seem to have a pattern or a theme here, GK. You're going to get some things in your life. A lot of them we can sort of skirt by or move by or what have you, but some of them are just going to be there. And the ones that are there, you want to engage and you want to conquer the things that are going to be in your way. Power of the P. I thank you for your other donation. Five of Pentacles says if you don't, there are some monetary consequences. Something's going on over there, GK. Level of complexity over here. You need to be focused on that. Make sure we get everything covered. Make sure everything works. And yeah, just do that, right? Just do that. There we go. A little bit of things coming at you right now. We got Katie in the house, so we got to do the Baroque. We got to do the Cosmo Beings. You already know that. Author is here. Author, what's going on? Good to see you. I appreciate everybody new here. If you're new here, hit that like and sub button. I'm a YouTuber. You know I was going to beg for that. Like, how shocking is that? I mean, admit it now. How shocking is that? Divine Mystery. You are Melissa. Thank you so much for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate that. Power of the P's on the third donation. Burning up the credit card. Power of the P just got that credit card and is just swiping and swiping and swiping again. Oh my. Power of the P is going to set it on fire tonight. On fire tonight. All right. Will I get the desired advance amount for my debut? Ooh, nice. Very nice indeed. We got another donation. We'll see if I can say your name or not. Kayla, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Will I get the desired advanced outcome for my debut? Everybody wants the fat money. Everybody wants all of the fat cash. Will you get it? Not exactly the amount that you want. No, I think you get the money, right? No problem. I think you get the money. SB and Power of the P. Thank you for your other donations. I think you get the money, right? Ace of Pentacles. This is something, people appreciate me. People see me. People see what's going on with all of that. But the Hermit, I'm kind of alone here. My goals, my ideals are just not the way that we need it to be. Lover, thank you for your donation as well. The Two of Swords, right? I'm disconnected from these other people. They have these ideas. I have this idea. It doesn't match. It doesn't match. Ultimately, we're going with a little bit of the thumbs down on there. Don't think the desired amount is that. Do you get paid? Yeah. And by the way, I'm giving this away tomorrow. I mean, if you want to come back, all the new people, I'm giving a free deck away tomorrow because I got a new one, the Pastel Kitty Tarot over here, the Grape Juice edition. And I do enjoy some grape juice. Yes. Yes, indeed. Vanessa, thank you for both your donations. I appreciate that. We got 10 billion donations tonight. So if you're in the queue, I appreciate that. The queue is huge. The queue is huge. This is a Tarot Oracle show. We got 30 to 60 donations every single night. You got to wait. You got to wait. I go through them as fast as I can, but you know, I want to get some level of quality too. I don't just like throw down a card, throw down a card, throw down a card. Anyway, but yeah, these current feelings for me. Let's see what's going on. And by the way, all the new people too. We got the Tarot Tower. In case you haven't seen this stream before, this is the only stream with the Tarot Tower. We got not one, but we got two Tarot Towers over there. So we're going to go over here and reach in to the depths of the Tarot Tower, break out a tarot, the Lantern Path, and read with that one over here for the R questions. What's going on? SB, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, there we go. All right, D's current feelings for me. Does D like me? Does not D not like me? Where are we going? A Five of Swords with that and the Ten of Swords. I really think they're just kind of in a break mode, right? A break mode. Yes, and SB, I thank you for your other donations. I appreciate you. But yeah, sort of in a break mode here. The Ten of Swords. I really think they're in a mode to where they're just ready to move on. They're just ready to move on a little bit. They got a little bit of that. I'm kind of done with some of the situations, some of the ideals, some of the things that are going. Queen of Wands, I work for some things, I put in some things, and I'll be like, you know. But, you know, ultimately the Five of Swords with the Ten of Swords says I'm kind of done with the situation right now. Readdress it later. See where everything's going to go on later. I think that is going to be the poignant point as well. All right, let's go to Do Not Disturb. Put that on because we are getting a ton of people over there. Thank you for hitting up my Instagram, by the way. If you're not on my Instagram, I really don't post on that anymore. I used to, but then I got into my new hobby called stock market investing. If you want to see that, by the way, you got a link in the community section for that. All right, let's see. Yes and woo-woo. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right, so we go in with a D. Contact me tonight or tomorrow with that. And I thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. That makes 45 donations so far. We're not going to get out of here anytime soon. All right, let's see what's going on. Would D contact me tonight or tomorrow? Tomorrow. A Page of Pentacles, not fully prepared to get the level of contact, not fully prepared to get that pentacle going. Eight of Pentacles, I'm working. I'm doing my own thing. I'm making things happen. I got things in the background happening with all of that. The Nine of Pentacles, I kind of got my own build up, my own thing happening right now. So kind of busy tonight. Tomorrow is going to be the better option as far as that. By the way, this tarot, the Lantern Path. If you did not get that one, you got to get that one. All right, Marie is next. And then we got Oscar is coming up after that. All right, Marie, let's see what's going on. Go over here to the Tarot Tower and grab the tarot of I don't know, what is this one? This is the version 2. The version 2. Super Linares version 2. There we go. Radia, that was the tarot of the Lantern Path. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. General for this week. Man, this week, we got Monday out. No problem. Death card. Man, Friday is radically different than what you're expecting. Like, whatever you're thinking Friday's going to happen, it is going to be radically different than what you're thinking. The Death card into the Hermit, right? It feels like you're really thrown off this weekend. You're on your own this weekend. A lot of things you had planned, a lot of things you're sort of going with, really didn't work out, really didn't get the focus that you needed, didn't get it, didn't make it happen with that Page of Swords, right? A lot of the communication this week is just not going to work. It's not going to function. Trying to get things sort of communicated out, trying to get things moved in. It feels like that's not really where we're at right here. Page of Swords. Be careful with the communication. Make it clear, make it poignant. It feels like you got your own little Mercury retrograde thing happening over there. And by Friday, Marie, you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared to think on your feet, figure out what's going on, and address it as quickly as you can. Very, very quickly when you go that, right? I think that's going to be the poignant exercise over here. All right, what do we got? What the hell's upside down over here? We got the magicians upside down. All right, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Oscar, hello. What's going on? Oscar, you are next, actually. Will A and I get back together? Let's see what's going on. If A doesn't work out, is always B, Oscar. There's always B and I get back together. Let's see what's going on. All right, to get Jesus together. All right, see what's going on with that. Melissa, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. We got Melissa, we got Kayla, we got Melissa again. Do the double Melissa here in a minute. Got a couple more super chats we need to take care of. Kulziya, it has been a long ass time. Kulziya, it is good to see you again. How have you been doing, Kulziya? It's been a minute. All right, let's go over here to the Tarot Tower, and let's get this one. This one's the Wizard Tarot. Everybody likes this one. This is a fan favorite. The fan favorite. I'm just saying now, if there's one deck to get where you get a full-colored big book with it and beautiful cards, and it's all for like $20, this is really where you need to be. This is sort of the settling down, happiness, makes it happen with that, right? All right. See what's going over here, right? Well, A and I get back together. The world says it's quite possible indeed, especially with the Six of Cups. Here's what I think happens. I think it comes out that it's just not very encouraging. Like a lot of interesting things are not working out. A lot of barriers and what have you. That Five of Cups, right? It feels like, oh man, this ain't working. Oscar's like, I'm giving up. I'm just giving up right now, right? But then that Six of Cups, just run into them. I run into them on the social media, on the internet, run into them in person, just sort of bump into them. It's like, whoa, there they're at. There they are. What are you going to do, right? You have to deal with it, whatnot. I think you do that pretty good, right? The world. It feels like that we're sort of ready to maybe take another chance. We're ready to at least communicate. And I think that you do end up getting an open opportunity after it looks like it's hopeless. So it's like in the stock market, right? When you have a pullback, it's like, oh my God, we're reversing. It's going the other way. And then all of a sudden it starts going the correct way. It's one of those, right? Oh my God, it's over. And then all of a sudden, whoops, there you go. There you go. All right, let's see what's going on with that. I mean, this is the Wizard's, man, the Wizard's Tarot is one of those just mainstay decks with that. Aarem, I have not seen you before. Very good to see all the new people in here. I greatly appreciate that. Let's head over to the Tarot Tower with Aarem. Let's get Aarem a cool deck. Look at this. This is the Art of Adventure Tarot, one of my favorites. One of my favorites over here. Let's see what's going on with that. Divine Mystery, I got your second payment. Thank you so much. Let me know what your other question is. I know you had something about somebody casting a spell on you or something. Was that you? Was that you? I don't know. I mean, just let me know. Let me know what your other question is. All right, we're going over here with the Empress over here with a Ten of Swords. Now, that is kind of cool. Will I be able to see T next year in person? Empress says yes, because you have sort of that handing of the Venus, handing of sort of the slippers to the Empress. It's like I'm given the opportunity. I'm being handed the opportunity. I think that's sort of the exciting part. This is the exhilarating part. Nine of Swords is a movement card, so it does point. I'm moving in this direction. I'm heading towards this. I really think that looks like a nice little thumbs up for you. Nice little thumbs up for you for seeing them in person. Ten of Swords says after that, it feels like you're not seeing them at all. Or after that, it feels like it's sort of challenged to see them again. Almost like you got this one chance, and then that was kind of it with that. Will H and I be able to have a friendship when he contacts me? It's a cool guy, and I like playing the field. The 15 pounds I lost is helping. Well, there you go. It's always good to lose a little weight. I need to lose a little weight. I have been eating so many like cookies and lifesavers and all this other garbage. Anyway, will H and I be able to have a friendship when he contacts me? He's a cool guy, playing the field a little bit, lost some weight, looking good over there, looking sexy. All right, that Page of Swords says sure. I mean, this is it, right? The 4 says that you need to kind of let them do their own thing. This is somebody you just can't smother, right? You just can't smother, it feels like. So just be aware of that. Just be sort of like straight up here, right? You just can't. You have to have them on their space. You have to let them sort of get their thing going on. And the Page of Swords is going to be a light communication, infrequent communication. If you're going to be okay with that, that's going to be good as well. Now, you like playing the field, and that's a thing to where they're going to come in, and again, you're going to have that 10 of Cups moment. I'm already happy, don't really want you in there. I'm sort of playing the field. I'm looking around, making it happen. The Knight of Pentacles, I got my own thing going, right? Each needs to sort of consolidate into what you're doing rather than you giving up everything to consolidate into their environment, is what I'm saying. I think that is going to be the key here. If they can do that, that is going to be the big opportunity that you need over there. Sunny Girl, wow, current job read with a drama cool down. All right, let's use a little bit of a fun deck for this, you know. We do have a little bit of drama in here. We're going to make sure that the drama gets out of here, hopefully, with that. Current job read, Sunny Girl. Hopefully it's sunny over there. Hopefully you get the sun card. We do not. Page of Wands. I really think that the drama turns into something that you can escape. And I think that's what you want. You can't get rid of drama. You can't just get a magic wand and pass it over and the drama, poof, is gone. You're going to have to deal with it in some way. The best opportunity you're going to have, I think this is going to be an open door for you, is a 5 of Swords. Is this something that's going on? You don't want to be there. You feel like, you know, they're kind of stuck in it, what have you. And that's kind of difficult because nobody likes drama at work. Everybody wants to come to work, do their job, and leave. 8 of Wands says it's escapable. It becomes something that's just escapable. I can just opt out of it. I don't have to do it. I don't have to deal with it. I think that is the biggest opportunity for you. The drama, you can't fix it. Can you escape it? Yes, that is going to be the biggest thing here, because the Page of Wands says you don't really want to involve yourself in it, because once you stick your foot in there, once you stick your foot into that party, it's hard to get it out. It's hard to get it out because now you voiced an opinion. Now you have a side to the drama, and you are not going to be happy with that. You want to live. You want to get that escape from the drama. I think the door is going to be open for you, and that is going to be the pathway that you definitely want to take, right? Like, I have no opinion. It's a job. I want to do my work. I want to get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the big thing there. YouTube user, and then we got the double read for Divine Mystery. Eventually, who I'll move on with in a long-term relationship, H or N? Let me say now, I'm going to repeat it. I've repeated it so many times. I'm going to repeat it again, though. I'm sorry. YouTube user, you know me. I'm sorry. YouTube user, you know me. I'm going to repeat it one more time. I think December is the final run with N. It's a do or die moment. You have to get it done. You have to move forward if you're going to do it, and you'll have to get things worked out. If not, it is going to be very difficult indeed. That 4 of Swords there, right? 8 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. I really think who that you move on with is going to be the one that doesn't do the Tower. I really think one of these is going to turn into a Tower moment where it just crumbles. You can't do anything about it. You're watching it sort of go down, and the Tower moment, you're going to have to pick up the pieces. Really don't want to. You just don't want to because you have other options. Like you said, you got a 3 of Wands moment here. You have other options. The 8 of Cups says you have to abandon one of them to make the other one work. That's going to be the important part here. I'm going to repeat that. You have to abandon one of these to make the other one work when you have it, right? Because it is about difficult decisions with the 2 of Pentacles. The bigger decision is coming. You're going to have to take a side. Very important. 4 of Swords, is it now? No. We're looking at winter time. Looking at winter time. Again, said it before. December-ish is when it really comes to a head. You got to make the decision, because once that tower starts crumbling, you can't just race in there and stop it from crumbling. It's gone. It is gone. All right, we got a Divine Mystery. Made a double donation. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what's going on with the, is it Divine Mystery? Yeah, the Divine Mystery. That's why I couldn't find it. All right, revised question. What is my ex-husband hiding, lying for me, lying to me about the Ponos? The Ponos, all right, I mean, KD is here. KD understands the power of the Edgar Allan Poe deck, because the Poe is able to reach in and find things that otherwise wouldn't have been known, would not have been known. All right, divine mystery. You got to understand this. You have to understand the power of the Poe, because the Poe is going to have your double reading tonight over there. Edgar Allen is up here representing. Oh, what is the husband hiding, lying from me, lying about? Julie, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Wow, that is 50 donations tonight. Thank you so much. It's going to take a long time for me to finish this stream. All right, the Nine of Swords. I really think they have a lot of anxiety about the whole thing. They have the anxiety about the entire relationship, the connection that you still have. They just have a lot of anxiety about it. They don't want to deal with it. A lot of anxiety about it. They don't want to deal with it. I do not think they have good intentions towards you. I would dodge them whenever you can, right? The devil. You do not really want to have a lot of interaction with this person if you can avoid it. You do not want to worry about them. You don't want to put a lot of thought into them. Move on. Move on. I think that's the ideal situation for you right now, is just to move on. The devil says there is an allure here of, hey, maybe they're doing something. Maybe they're thinking something. Maybe they have these intentions. I really don't think you should worry about it. I think you got to move on. You have to move on, right? With that, they are lying to you indeed. The devil, right? They're lying to you about multiple things. Eight of Wands says they're doing things over there that you probably don't want to even know about. But that Nine of Swords says don't have the anxiety with you. Don't let it build you up. They do their own thing. They are lying about many things. You're just going to have to deal with that as it goes. The devil card, right? Not exactly the best intentions. Mina, happy Halloween to you. What is going on? All right, let's see. They think someone is trying to do something against me. Second question. All right. My second question, what is the ex-husband line keep from me? I already did. The first question hasn't been answered yet. Second question. Okay, what are the ex-husband's intentions with me? There we go. Let's do the second question over there. Who is he reading? Right there. Right there. Yes. Right there. Who is he reading? Right there. Yes. Let me look at the queue for yes. Where is yes in the queue? We got we have 51 donations. So it's gonna take a little bit. We got BooBoo. Then we got Carine, Nurseman, Power of the P, Power of the P, Power of the P, Power of the P, SB, Lover, and then yes, and then Vanessa, then yes, and then yes, and then yes. So yes, you're like 10 away or 12 away. So, I mean, this is it. By the way, we are ending it. We still have like 20 donations to go, and I do not want to be here till 9 at night or 10 at night. So we are ending soon. Julie will be the last reading of the night. So I do have to protect my voice a little bit. Protect the voice a little bit. You know, I can't do this for 3 hours. Anyway, all right, Princess Kayla, am I coming up soon? I just showed the queue. Princess Kayla. Are you Kayla J? I thought Kayla J was not Princess Kayla. Princess Kayla, you are nowhere to be found. Princess Kayla. I don't see you. Are you Kayla J? Are you Kayla J? If you're Kayla J, you're in the queue. Anyway, all right. Second question. What are those intentions towards me? Four of Wands says that they want to still build something with you. But again, they had bad intentions. We just saw the devil action, right? We just saw the devil. They had bad intentions with that. Four of Wands, they want to build something with you. All right? Something with you. Kayla, you are 3 away. But that Six of Swords says they want to drag it out. Let me tell you what happened. It feels like they want to manipulate you. They want to get your emotions. They want to press your buttons. And to do that, they want to drag out any interaction so they can interact with you more. And you don't want to interact with them more. You want to interact with them less. Interact with them as little as you can with that. Because the Two of Cups says you have better options. You have better things out there. You have better things waiting. Why waste your time with this when you can be doing other things, right? The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. I do think they'll come back and try to get back with you next year. Bottom line. They're coming back next year. They're going to try to get back with you. Bottom line. All right. Entertainment purposes only. Never do anything with an ex-husband based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. All right. Let's see. BooBoo is like Tabby was in a pretty bad accident this weekend. Oh my. Trying to decide if she should go to the other person's insurance or a lawyer. Oh Jesus. Tabby. Oh man. That's not good. Sorry to hear all about that. All right, let's just go on here. I guess Thoth. You always want the Thoth. We'll do the Thoth. Yeah, you do. The Thoth at the end. All right, let's get the Thoth out here and see what's going on with this bad accident. Should we contact the lawyer, or are we going through the insurance, or just the lawyer? I don't think you could do both, right? I think once you file the insurance, the lawyer's out. Am I correct? Somebody back me up here. I think once you file with the insurance, the lawyer's out, I think. The death card, and Oh, man. Insurance. I'm just saying insurance. It's sort of like this, right? Take the better option. Take the less option. Take the less option here with the insurance. As always, entertainment purposes only. If you need a lawyer, get a lawyer. I mean, you know, I'm just a fat man on YouTube. Get a lawyer if you need a lawyer. But it just feels like that their insurance is going to be able to cover things. If you make it very clear to the insurance what happened, if you make it very clear to the insurance what you need, I think they're going to be able to help you out with that. A little bit of a strength, right? Strength coming in, strength making it happen. The death card says, be sure to communicate right the first time. It feels like that you only get one opportunity to communicate. One and only one opportunity to communicate as far as what's going on. And it may be, Jesus, that's terrible. It may be something where you need to communicate it with a lawyer before you call the insurance, right? So maybe you need to talk to both, right? To both. So I think that could be an option as well. So yeah, maybe contact a lawyer, see what's happening, see what your options are, and then if you have to go through the insurance and whatnot. But it feels like both. It really feels like both. The death card, right? The severity of this really does call for something that takes a little more. But yeah, when you communicate with the insurance company, make sure you make it very clear what happened, what's going on. Because either way, I think you have to communicate with the insurance company. And I would go ahead and either write a prepared statement, or I would get a lot of pictures together and I would upload the pictures and all this other stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a lawyer, nor do I play one on TV. So talk to a lawyer. Do not talk to me. All right, Carine, ask the witch is what would do that. A message is about Erick. Let's see what's going on with that. Kayla, you're still in the queue. I did not forget about you, I promise. Did not forget about any of y'all, I promise. Y'all still in there. But we are ending after Julie. So we do have a gazillion more donations to go. So yeah. All right, a message is about Erick. The Queen of Swords. You're going to have to be upfront with Erick. You're not going to be able to mess around with Erick. You have to be upfront about stuff. You have to be upfront with stuff. Because the Emperor says you're kind of in charge here. I really think this is a situation where you're going to have to take the driver's seat. You're going to have to be in charge here. And I think that's going to be the big opportunity with it, right? Three of Pentacles. They're going to be able to work with you. They're going to be able to have some good stuff in there, but you have to be up front. You can't keep a ton of secrets. You can't hold things back. I really think you have to be sort of up front and sort of making it happen here. But that Three of Pentacles says they're willing to work with you. That's a good thing. You have to be willing to work with them as well. You have to be able to sort of instruct, this is what I need, this is what's going on. Because I think if you don't, I think there's some things going to be neglected, some things are not going to work out, and it's going to build up into more stress, into more pressure. I really don't think that you want that with Erick. All right, that is my messages for Erick. Got Nursebane. Cards for the week going into the weekend. Halloween cards, indeed. It is Halloween. It is Halloween. We got the Trick or Treat Tarot over here. We should have some more Halloween decks. I don't think we have a couple of Halloween decks. I didn't unbox the Halloween decks. I mean, they're in the other room. That's kind of my bad. We do have a couple of Halloween decks here, so we can get a little bit of Halloween theme there. All right, but yeah, well, cards for this week going to end the weekend. What's going on with the the Five of Cups with the Five of Wands? Any battle you're going to lose. Any battle you're going to lose. It feels like that. Be careful about what battles you want to get into. Be careful about what you're willing to sort of go to bat with. How important is it? Is it going to be something that's super important? I really need to go to battle on this or not? Because I think once you get involved, you're stuck there, right? You have Five of Wands into a Five of Cups. I leave disappointed from any sort of battle with that, right? Anyway, Darcy, welcome. Good to see you. The Death card says this is a week of change. I really think going into next week, the week after that, we have some change. We have some things going on. It feels like there's a lot of things happening. And it's like, well, I'm not sure if we want to deal with some of that. If we can get out of that, that would be great. Because the Ace of Wands says we got bigger things to do. We got upcoming projects. We got upcoming things. A lot of things moving. A lot of things happening next week, week after that especially, that you're going to have to get engaged and involved in. If you're busy, if you're slogged down with some stuff, really don't want to be that. Be careful about what we're doing coming with that. Change is coming, and I think that's going to be your big opportunity next week. Do not, and I repeat, do not go into, pick your battles, right? Do not go into any battle that's going to be a problem, that's going to get you into some trouble, that's going to be occupying a lot of your time, preventing you from doing what you need to do indeed. All right. Hi, friend. Well, hello to you. Power of the Pig. Here's how tonight will go. Tonight will go fantastic. See, we got Halloween decks. We got Halloween decks indeed. This is a nice little Halloween deck, so that's what we're going to use. All right. Yeah, man. BooBoo. I hope things work out. That's terrible. All right. Let's see. Here's how things will go tonight. I really think that the Four of Swords says take it slow. Don't rush into anything. Take it slow. Examine what you need to do, because a ten of Wands over here says, man, you know, you don't want to be on the receiving end of something you can't handle. So take it slow, you know, sort of take it, wing it a lot of times. Wing it. Don't be in a rush to do anything. Take your time with that. Four of Swords is sort of relaxing, sleeping kind of card. That is going to be important here. And a Ten of Wands says if we don't, we're going to get bogged down by quite a bit of stuff, and that's really going to lead in a lot of stuff crumbling down. It feels like it feels like the tower needs to be managed. It needs to be taken care of, and don't take care of it by loading up on everything else. There you go. There you go. That is messages for tonight. We got Power of the P also. And Kayla, you're after Power of the P. We got 3 of the Power of the P. All right. What does love have in store for me this upcoming month? Man, November is going to be a weird month for you in love. Bottom line. November is going to be a weird month for you in love. Be prepared for it. Take a deep breath. Be prepared for it with that. Page of Swords, a lot of miscommunications, a Knight of Cups. Do think that you do have somebody that's kind of interesting, kind of, you know, sort of coming in with some good intentions, coming in a little bit strong, but this okay, Knight of Cups in here. With the Ten of Cups, it gets you where you want to be here. Darcy, thank you for your donation. Darcy, I got to read you tomorrow. Darcy, I have 53 readings. So, Darcy, and my voice is going to go out after 20 more readings, which I do have to do. But yeah, the Ten of Cups, you know, it's good. It's good. I think the month is going to be challenging, but it's going to work out well. Let me say that. Page of Swords, a lot of miscommunication with this, but that Nine of Cups, Mr. Romance, into the happy home, happy family. It feels like things are going to work out okay. I think that's what you need to know, because you're going to come in here a little bit of a challenge, a little too much, a little bit too beefy of a challenge, and you're going to come out the other end and be like, wow, things worked out well, but that was a trip. That was a trip. All right? That was a trip. I think that is going to be your love reading for that. Doctor's appointment, go in my favor. May the odds forever be in your favor. May the odds forever be in your favor. Let's see what's actually going to happen here. Doctor's appointment be in your favor. Oh, man, the Two of Swords. You got surgery? You got surgery coming up? I got to ask. You got surgery coming up? Like something's cutting. Two of Swords is cutting. Emperor, there's somebody cutting that knows what they're doing, very well at it. King of Pentacles, I was wondering like I have to pay for something. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to predict this. Doctor's appointment go in your favor. I think that you may run into a situation where there's some cutting involved. The Two of Swords. All right, Darcy, Power of the P. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor nor play one on TV. I'm just reading the cards. Just reading the cards with that. The Empress says they know what they're doing. So if they have some cutting action in there, you may have to sign up for that. You maybe entertainment purposes only. All right, let's go with Kayla is next. Kayla has been waiting forever. Kayla's like, I donated back in 1941. All right, Justin is coming around. All right, we got a little Justin reading. Well, Justin coming to see me tonight. I think that's fair. Pretty bottom line. Very, very right to the point question. Let's get you a yes or no out the deck, out the door here, out the deck. Man, I'm reaching my multitasking limit, which is difficult for me. If you see me at work, Christina will sometimes ask me, because I'll be watching TV, listening to an audiobook, and reading at the same time. And she'll say something to me, and I'll be like, I'm listening to you. She's like, how can you be listening to me? You're watching TV, you're reading something, and you're listening to me at the same time. How's that even possible? But it's possible. But I'm reaching my multitasking limit, though. All right, okay, Justin You're just going to come see me tonight. Oh, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups in the... Oh, Jesus, that's an easy one. That is the easiest one. I'm the Knight. That's such a simple yes. Such a simple yes with that. We get to the love balloons, too. Kayla's been waiting. Kayla has been waiting forever with this, right? Nine of Cups, Mr. Romance. Two of Cups, the connection, all the beautiful stuff happening here, and the rebirth, reincarnation from Judgment. Kayla, that is, just, you know, put out the Halloween candy for them. Put out the Halloween candy for them right now, because they are headed your way right now. That looks so good. That looks so good. So you waited all that time. You got a great reading over there. Hopefully you're happy with that, Kayla. Thank you again for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. A little bit of a Star Trek. You know, it isn't Halloween, but it is a Star Trek tarot. It is a Star Trek tarot because SB is like, look, the Taurus feelings for me. Do they like me? Do they not like me? A little bit of a bull action over here. We do need a bull animation. Wow. For a professional card magician for a while, you'd think I'd be able to shuffle, but no. All right. This is like the Home Shopping Network, only with tarot readings. Coco, you may be right. Coco, have you seen my tarot tower, Coco? I mean, I'm just asking. Just asking, Coco. I'm not flirting or anything. I'm just asking if you saw the tarot tower. Coco, do you know who has a tarot tower on the internet? Do you know what other tarot readers have a tarot tower, Coco? None of them. None of them. Zero. That would be zero other than me. Coco, I have one, not only one, but two tarot towers, Coco. You should be excited right now. You should be excited right now. This is the place to be. All right, got a little bit of a Star Trek tarot over here. The Taurus current feelings for me. Judgment. Wow. Let's give it another shot. Let's give it another shot. Seven of coins. I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to ride in this. See where this goes. See where we are going to end up, because that Queen of Rods is all about the rods, right? It's all about the rods. It's all about making it happen, make everything the way that it needs to be. That is the CO. You know, link in the description for hundreds of hours of tarot instruction. You came here to watch tarot. You want to learn about tarot. I have at least 100 hours. All right, Coco, I've been here 12 freaking years. Coco, I've been on this channel, Coco, for 12 years, Coco. If you like it, Coco, that's some dedication. I'm saying, Coco, that's some dedication, right? When you're on 12 years. Anyway, all right, the Taurus card feelings for me. Let's try it again. Let's get it right. Let's make sure it happens. Let's get it done with that Queen of Rods, of the master multitasking themselves. You got all of that stuff happening there. So, I mean, that is it. That is it with that. But I mean, just saying sort of the Grail, the Galleon 7 with that. It feels like we're in it together. They do feel we're in it together. That is going to be, we're in it together. All right. KD wants to know, there was the Next Generation one was terrible. KD, you are correct. The Next Generation Star Trek was terrible, but this one's beautiful. A Lover is a next. What advice do you have with all of that? Let's see, did I miss a reading? Anybody a friendship? YouTube user, did I miss a reading? Who I move? I think I did miss a reading. What advice do you have for my relationship? We're going to use the Sufi tarot. This is one of my newer decks. By the way, if you haven't seen all the Push Kitty decks, I got a ton of them. And depending upon how the stock market goes this week, I may be buying 100 Push Kitty decks to give out on the stream. I might be buying 100 Push Kitty decks to give out on the stream. Maybe. We're going to see how it goes. I may lose my house and all my savings on the stock market. If that's the case, then I probably won't be doing that. But we have a good week, a good couple of weeks, maybe leaning that direction. What advice do you have for my relationship? Let's see what's going on. Four of Coins. Be more giving. Be more giving in the relationship. What can you benefit what benefits can you bring to the relationship? What kind of things can you hand to the relationship? I think that's going to be the thing, right? That's going to be it. Six of Coins. What can I bring? What can I bring extra to it? What can I offer to this? Focus on that. And you have a relationship where both of you are bringing in good stuff. Both of you are trying to please, trying to do all that. That's going to be good. And sort of have the Queen of Staffs over here, sort of looking at make sure that everything is how you need it to be. If it's not, communicate. I think a lot of times we hold back our sort of opinions and whatnot for of coins, right? I think they are holding back in the relationship. You sort of coax out what they need, what makes them happy. I think that is going to be that's going to be sort of the important part here. But yeah, sort of, be open and be understanding, and also what can you bring to the relationship? Once we start doing that, what could they bring to the relationship? Sort of merge those two in there, and sort of get a nice little thing where we are sort of pushing through there and making it happen and being sort of beneficial to each other in a relationship, which is the best part of all. All right, let's go to the Tarot Tower and let's grab my deck over here. My deck, my DECK, not that other thing. My deck. This is my deck of cards, all right? The reason I say that is because it's the Waterfall Tarot. Now, all the new people are like, you made a deck of cards? The fat man made a deck of cards. I did. Look, I painted this. Look, you got a little frame. I painted this stuff and then I converted it digitally into cards. Because I know y'all are damn sick of all of these Kickstarters with all of these AI generated decks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are sick of it. You're sick of the AI generated decks. You want somebody that got a brush and some fucking paint and made a deck of cards. And that's what I did. That is what I did over here. Link in the description. Not only that, but my cards are cheaper than 99.99% of Amazon cards. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's only $19 without the box. Link in the description if you want to get some of these. We have the Moon, the Two of Swords, and the King of Swords over here. Well, Alex reached out to me today. No, I think they will reach out to you this weekend, quite honestly. The Two of Swords, we have a separation of these two things. I think that's important here. We have a little bit of a separation, not exactly merging well here. Going to be this weekend before they contact you, but the Moon said they still feel. They still have some feelings here. Still have some good things happening over here. You just have to be patient with it. I think you know what I'm saying? You just have to be patient with it. I think that is going to be your biggest opportunity here. All right. So you do have sort of the King of Swords, kind of, sort of wait. Just wait, right? This weekend's going to be a little bit better with that. By the way, if you want to see more of the cards, you got these. You got a nice Hermit action over here. You got a Nine of Pentacles. You got a Six of Cups, Ten of Swords. Everybody loves this card. It is the Seven of Swords. Hand painted. Got a brush because y'all want somebody that picked up a brush and that painted something. You don't want AI. Nobody wants an AI deck. Literally nobody wants an AI deck. You want somebody who did it. You want somebody who made it. And that is me. All right. Especially with the cheap price, I ordered too many of them. I ordered like 2,000 of them. So it's too damn many. So I got plenty to go. Anyway, so if you wonder if I still have any, no matter when you ask, the answer is yes. What will happen if curse Alex out? I'm like, you bad person. The Four of Cups says they won't like it. I mean, who likes being cursed out? Raise your hand in chat if you like being cursed. They won't like it. I mean, that's a pretty obvious thing here. Page of Wands says you also kind of do a poor job. I really don't think this is the option that you should take. Really don't think that's the option you should take. However, they take it way, way more seriously. Way more seriously than you want. You know what I mean? Way more seriously than you want. But they don't like it. Nobody likes being cursed out, yes. Especially from somebody named Yes. If somebody is named Yes, I expect something positive from them, right? I mean, yes. When I think of Yes, I think of the thumbs up animation. Yes? I mean, I think of the thumbs up animation with that. All right. Messages about Erick today. Let's see what's going on with Erick. See if we can get Erick going, all of that other stuff. Yeah, you got, well, I mean, there are a couple of decent AI decks, but in the grand scheme of things, once you have one, you've been like, well, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully nobody uses my deck to make an AI deck. When you make an AI deck, you point it to some art, and then it'll pick up that art up and it'll mutilate it and it'll make a new art out of it. And if I see any of my art on an AI deck, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. All right. Speaking of lawyers, I'm not going to be happy. Anyway, messages about Erick today. Let's see what's going on with that. Ten of Pentacles says they're doing good. They're doing fine. If you're worried about a connection, you have a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups with a devil in there. It feels like everything is okay, but if you prod at it, if you poke at it, it's not going to be okay. It's not going to be okay. You can't prod and poke at it. You can't do that. You can't be the devil. It looks like it's rock solid stable. Look like everything's all right. Everything's fine. Everything's good. But you start poking at it, you're not going to have fun with that. Ain't nobody going to like that. That's not going to be well received at all, that devil action over there. You got to be careful. Better be very careful about that. But yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work long term over there. But yeah, so that is my deck, D-E-C-K, of cards. That is my deck of cards. I mean,
Everybody loves the D.
no, I said deck, D-E-C-K. Diana, welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. Good to see you. YouTube user. I skipped a question on YouTube user. I'm sorry, YouTube user. You know I love you. You know I love you. I didn't mean to skip your question. All right, we're coming back, though. Coming back, roping back like Jen Psaki did before Jen Psaki left. All right, eventually, who will I move on with for a longer-term relationship? SB and Kulziya. Julie is next. Darcy, got to move you tomorrow, Darcy. My voice is going to go out. I'm gonna be coming back tomorrow going, I can't talk. So we don't want that. We don't want that. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes it when they get in that. This is the Wizard's Tarot. If you don't know, all of you new people, the Wizard's Tarot is it. We got a lot of tarot. We got 200 freaking decks of cards. Name another channel. Name another channel that you know that has 200 decks of cards within arm's reach. I just pick like, oh look, I got a card. Now, name another tarot channel that has 200 decks of cards ready to go for their stream. Just name it. Just put it out. Just name it. All right. Eventually, who I'll move with, the lover says you're really going to make a good connection with N. I think N has the best possibility right now, right? Wheel of Fortune, I think N's the stable one. N's going to be the one that's going to be around when you need him. Knight of Cups, I think you do have that history. You have that excitement. You have all of the good things with N. Indeed, the Judgment card says you're waiting for a second chance. First question you had for me when you came on this stream. The first question was, when will I get back with N? What's going on within, what have you? The Judgment card. You've been thinking about it. You've been looking at it. You've had that option there. The lover says that it is going to be perfect.
I love you.
It is going to be an ideal situation. So that is the final boss in the dungeon is going to be in. All right. We got SB is next with that. All right. Very nice indeed. We have, no, we had Vanessa. No, we have Vanessa. Did I get Vanessa or not? Vanessa, if I screwed you over, let me know. If I say I did not mean Vanessa's busy ass night, Vanessa. All the new people are like, oh my, it's a busy channel. It is. It's like this every night. All right. Actually, yeah, it kind of is. We have 53 donations tonight. I think Darcy's the 54th donation. Anyway, 54. There we go. All right. Did I get a nurse job that I applied for today? It'll be something that I got. Did I get it? Can I get it with that strength full and a yes, actually. I do think you got it. I do think you got it. You're going to be able to go in there. You're going to be able to go in there and just sort of get the nursing job, make it happen, get on the computer, get all that stuff entered, and go make your rounds and all that other stuff. I think that is going to be there. I think that is going to be. Kayla, I did read for you. Kayla, let me tell you when I read for you. Kayla, we got you at 1 hour and 12 minutes and 29 seconds. Kayla, we got you. Let me post it in the chat here. Let me post it in chat for you, Kayla. There we go. There we go. All right. 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 29 seconds. So, yeah. In case you're like, damn, that's pretty accurate. It's because I wrote a program. I'm so dedicated to all of you people. I wrote an application that keeps track of everything. So when you come back, you don't have to filter through 53 readings to find yours. You'll be able to click right where yours is. You go zoom right to your reading. If you like that, that's the way it is. Anyway, to get a nurse job I applied for today, the bottom line is yes, the Fool, right? We're going to be able to make that adventure, get it going on. Strength card as well. You're going to have the opportunity. It's a good match for you. Strength card is about making the match. It is about being happy and all that. Eight of Swords says it's something that's sort of restrictive about it. But if you just want a yes or no kind of thing, I do think that is a yes indeed. You do get the nursing job, and it is going to be available for you. All right, we're going toward the next question, which is from BooBoo. Why is the boyfriend always angry with me? I'm getting tired of this crap. I understand. Sounds like the relationship's going down with the Titanic. So we're going to use the Titanic Tarot. Man, I do need a Titanic sinking graphic. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I need a Titanic sinking graphic. And y'all are like, you said this before. I know I did. And I did go search for it. I'm going to have to make it, though. Should I pay somebody to make that? I don't think it's worth the money. I don't think it's worth the time or the money to pay somebody to make it, because I'll use it like once a week. Like if I use this every day, then yeah, I use it once a week. Why is the boyfriend always angry with me? Getting tired of this crap. A Page of Cups says they just lost interest in you. They lost a little bit of interest in you, right? Four of Wands, we built a happy home, a happy family, but we didn't fortify it. We didn't make it the way that we needed to make it long term. We didn't make it the way it needed to be, right? The mate needed to be. I mean, the Page of Cups just says they just lost some emotional connection, lost a little bit of emotional interest. I think that's sort of devastating for you with that. The Six of Cups here, right? The Six of Cups here. It's like more of just a casual connection than something deep and you know what I'm saying? Something deep, something great, and all this other stuff. Man, it just feels like, man, they've lost a lot of interest with this. I mean, you know, it's kind of where you get angry sometimes. You just sort of lose interest in it. You're ready to move on, but you know, KD, what do you mean, ouch? Which part is ouch? I don't know. I mean, I might pay somebody to do it, but I'm like, nah, I'd rather spend the money to get y'all decks to give away. I'd rather spend the money on decks to give away. I think that's my focus right now, is to get y'all some of these mini decks that Push Kitty did, and get as many as humanly possible, and give them all away on the stream. All right, we're gonna see where this goes. I have high hopes. All right, speaking of high hopes, we got the Mons Tarot. We got Kulziya, Julie wrapping up the stream after that. Let's see, any motivation to finish the semester? I mean, the star kind of says yes. I think the Page of Swords says we've definitely lost a level of interest, right? Definitely lost a level of interest here. The Justice card says the balance is not there. I really think, Anne, you did a little too much. You know, you did a little too much. You went full steam ahead, a little too much, a little too quick, pulled back on it, didn't really make it the way it needed to be. The star says that you're sort of guided to the end, but it feels like that is not going to be something you want to abandon just yet. It is unbalanced. We feel clear that, right? Lost a level of interest. I would continue to go full steam ahead. I would continue to go full steam ahead, and I know, right? I know the motivation is gone. But yeah, get it done with that. All right, Vanessa is here. All right, I did not do yours. Vanessa, we're doing yours right now, Vanessa. Making it happen right now. We have Vanessa. What is next for me in love? Let's see what's going on, Vanessa. So what's going on? What's happening here? And by the way, if you did miss your reading, you came in late, you went to get a coffee, you came back, and I did your reading. You're like, where the hell's my reading? It is a link. When the stream is over, refresh. Give it 10 minutes, hit refresh. All of the readings will be in a nice clickable links where you can go right to your reading. What is next for me in love with here? Three of Swords says, oh, there's some recovery mode. There's some recovery mode here. It feels like we got to get some things fixed. We got to get some things addressed. We have to get some things sort of moved forward. Emperor says it's all about you after that happens. Let's heal a little bit. Let's get things on target. Let's get things ready for the next relationship, right? What do we need to prepare? What do we need to do? How do we need to do it in order to get things rocking and rolling for the next relationship? Once that's ready, you do need to take some action. That is, get on the site, get outside, get some stuff, right? Get some stuff done. A Princess of Swords. I think the next communication that you have, the next sort of love interaction, the next sort of thing is going to be with an air sign. I think air sign is going to do you good, especially for the rest of the year, January, February, especially January, February. The rest of the year, January, February is really going to be sort of your air sign moment. So communicating with that and getting that done, that's going to be good. Interesting. You're going to have to kind of put up with some a little bit more than you needed to. Princess of Swords, it's going to be okay. But what's next? It is all about the air signs. It is all about recovery. It is all about using the Emperor's action, getting out there, taking command. What can we do to find the person? What can we do to get the love like we need it to be, or whatever the situation is? You're going to have to step up as far as this goes. I do not think that you do have any freebies coming, at least towards the end of the year. All right, any more? Okay, we did this. So we got Kulziya and then Julie. We're out of here. My voice is going out. I can feel it. All right, we're going out with a little bit of a Dark Mansion tarot over here. Antonio, I got to get you tomorrow, buddy. Sorry about that. Voice is going out. You're reading number 55. So, yeah, I mean, Antonio, I appreciate your donation, though. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. So anything exciting this week? If you're going to be here one day this week, if you're only going to be here one day this week, you need to be here tomorrow. We're giving away the Pastel Kitty deck for free. Giving this away for free, right? Not this one, the original one, but we're giving it away for free tomorrow. Be here tomorrow. We're going to have a little bit of trivia, a little bit of fun happening, and a lot of stuff. All right. G's feelings for me. Got a Page of Cups, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords. I really think G is in a mode to where they need to do a lot to recover from whatever the situation is. They need to do a lot to recover from it, right? The better off they are going to be, the more action that they do. Here, 4 of Swords says, hey, if they wait, not going to be beneficial to anybody. I do think they need to do some things to recover some stuff. They do need to take some action. They do make it happen. 5 of Swords says we have a Lord of Defeat if we don't. If we get in a situation where we don't do anything, we don't do a lot of this, then you are going to have some difficulty. The Page of Cups says they're sort of checked out right now. A little bit checked out right now, right? There you go. That's right, Maruta. Thank you for that reminder. You have to be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I mean, I've been here 12 years. If you're not subscribed after 12 years, you're not going to get a deck. I mean, I guarantee it. All right. Julie is the last one here. Do I get into the WTC program? Let's see what's going on there. Hopefully that is a yes. When are you giving away the Dark Mansion? Never. I'm going to keep that for the rest of my life. All right. But no, Push Kitty was generous enough to send us a Pastel Kitty deck. So I'm going to make sure, I could post the other Pastel Kitty on my Etsy and make money off of it, but that's kind of rude. I mean, she's sending me this stuff for free. I want to give it back to the community. I want to give it back to you for free, because nothing is better than getting a handed down tarot deck from somebody that reads tarot for 30,000 readings. You want to get that person's cards, and that is it. All right, do I get the WTC program in here? I think so. 6 of Pentacles, you're being offered something. Julie. That says yes. The Emperor, you're going to be in charge here. The management wants you to be the management wants that for you, right? The Wheel, talking about day-to-day activity, steady job, steady employment, day-to-day activity being the same. The day-to-day activity is the same. You're in there. You're being offered the job. The 6, I'm being offered some stuff. And the Emperor is all about the management making that decision, making it happen with that. 7 of Wands, it says, do you really want it? And I got to ask that question because the 7 of Wands is there. You may want to do a little self-reflection and ask yourself, do I really want this opportunity? Because I think if you do, you have it, but you may not be. Ready, fully 100% prepared. And that is it for me. Wow. Very busy night. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a fantastic Halloween, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Put up with changes. Come pick me up, 'cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Just see your face where